Good morning, Pithambaran. You are driving somewhere.
Yeah, I am. I have a physical, not Toastmaster meeting, some other work-related meeting to meet with someone. So, but I'm driving from home to that place now.
Great, great. Let's begin, Ravinder.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to the 81st meeting of Chalk and Dusters Toastmaster Club, our online Toastmaster Club. My name is Toastmaster Ravinder. Being the sergeant at arms, it's my duty to be the first speaker for today. First, reiterate the club mission of Toastmaster International. Here we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are three rules that we need to follow during this meeting. First, please put yourself on mute if you are not speaking. Second, kindly turn off your video if you are stepping out of the meeting. Third, as a Toastmaster, we don't talk on any controversial topic. So, with a huge round of applause, let's welcome presiding officer of the day, DTM Raj Bharat. I will introduce him. DTM Raj Bharat is a founder of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. He is associated with TCS from last 12 years. He believes in keep the promise. So I have to keep the promise with him to hand over the stage to him. So let's welcome Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Rajbhar. Over to you, deciding officer Rajbhar.
Thank you so much, Ravinder. Good morning, everyone. Have you all noticed one thing new today? Can anyone guess? Yes, Danis, can you guess one new thing which you have noticed today?
I think
We
it
all
is a
can see.
haircut.
That is true. That is true. But still, one more thing, we can see a new look of Ravinder. Probably we have seen Ravinder in the new look today. I found, is it same Ravinder? It is different, or her sister is? It is. Great. Good morning, everyone. So let's begin today's meeting. Last week we had spoken about emotional emotional banking account. Remember? How many of you have related with that previous week? I hope all were there. I wish to share 6 things which enhances the emotional bank account, emotional connect with the people. Very first is understanding the individual with whom you are connecting. Understanding that person is very important in to develop an emotional connect. Attending the little things, very small things of that person, even it helps you to build a bond between that person. Keeping commitment, as Toastmaster Ravinder spoke, keeping promise, keeping commitment is very important to develop and have good relationship between two person and develop emotional connect. Clarifying expectation, what you expect from that person. If there is clarity in that, it helps to be established in the connection. Showing personal integrity, do not expect always whatever you are doing for that person. Integrity is very highly important. And last, apologize sincerely when you make a withdrawal from your commitment and promises. Leaving you all with these thoughts to develop emotional connect with the person, increase emotional connect with any individual. I can see there is no guest today, so let me invite Toastmaster of the day, who is host of today's meeting. You all are very well familiar. He is very well integrated with us, very well-known person among Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club. So let's welcome Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale for taking this meeting forward today. Over to you, distinguished. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashok.
Thank you, Presiding Officer of the Day, DTM Raj. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, as no guests are there, but I still hope that at least some one or two will join till we are here. Greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Perspective and perception is the theme of the day. According to S.P. Robbins, perception can be defined as the process by which we organize and interpret our sensory impressions about anything. In simple words, it is an act of seeing what is there to be seen. Generally, it is the first impression which we form about a thing which we see or observe. It is influenced by the perceiver, the object, and the environment, these three. Perception is very important in understanding the human behavior also, because every person perceives and approaches life problems differently. Whatever we see or feel is not necessarily the same as we perceive it. It's true. One person may view the facts in one way, which may be different from the facts seen by another viewer. Let us take an example. Can you see my screen? What is it? You can unmute yourself and tell. What do you see in this?
Rabbit.
Duck.
Rabbit.
And
Rabbit.
A rabbit trying to climb the hill.
yeah, so a rabbit trying to climb the hill. Lucky could see the rabbit, and Juan could see
It's a duck.
it's a duck. Juan, just try once more, once again. Can you see the rabbit also? Or Lucky and Shilpi, can you see the duck also?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So that is how, when we see anything for the first time, we make our mind for that. What is it? While the other person may have a different view about this. Now, have a look at this. What can you say in this?
There are two ladies. One is old one and one
One,
old one,
old one.
the young one.
Old lady.
Okay, everyone could see the old lady.
Somehow I can see fishes, feather, a face of young lady.
Okay.
This thing, I don't know how. What these are there.
Okay. This picture contains a young lady and an old lady, both. That is what I wanted to convey. What we see from our angle. But there could be another angle also. This is what is perception. Right. Now I come to perspective. Perspective is used in the context of viewpoints or the positions from which something is viewed. Example, see, if I am giving a speech, and you are listening to it as an audience, you may have a different view about me and my speech. But if you are listening to it as an evaluator, your perspective towards me and my speech will be altogether different. This is an example. So perspective is basically the ability to think about the things or problems or situations which we observe in a reasonable way with some logic behind it. It is vitally important if you want to get along with others to try to see the things from their perspective, then we have to walk into their shoes. That is to have empathy. If we do so, we will gain a new perspective about the things. Friends, this was about today's theme. Now we have to move ahead. We have already started 10 minutes late. I have a few more persons, few more Toastmasters helping me in auxiliary roles. Timer role will be played by Danish Soma, TM Danish Soma, who will be general evaluator for the meeting also. And what to say about him? Danish is a promising young man from the state of Jammu Kashmir. Loves to be as a role player always, a good speaker too. He's an IT professional and loves reading and to interact with people. Let us hear from him how he is going to track the timings of speakers. Over to you, Danish.
Thank you, Tabletop. Thank you, Toastmaster Day. So good morning, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Dani Soma. Today, I will play the role of timer. As a timer, I am responsible for keeping track of time throughout the session. For speeches, I will show the green card at minimum specified time and yellow card at target time and red card at maximum specified time. For evaluations, I will show the green card. Evaluation round will be 2 to 3 minutes. So I get the green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2.5 minutes, and 3 cards 3 minutes, and red card at 3 minutes. For table topic session, I will tables of selection. The time limit will be 1 to 2 minutes. So I will share the green card at 1 minute, yellow 1 minute, and 2 minutes. Thanks, and back to you.
Thank you, Danish, for that wonderful narration of your way, how you will be tracking the timings of the speakers. Our counter, we are skipping it today. No one opted for it. Grammarian, one Toastmaster opted, but has not appeared till now. So we can do one thing, not skipping the grammarian role, but I will urge all the speakers to note 2 words of the theme: perception and perspective. These you take, all of you take as words of the day. You can use perception, you can use perspective also. As a TMOD, I will be playing, but I will not be able to monitor or observe all the grammarian role. So just take care that all of you use these 2 words, perception and perspective. And now we are stepping into the speech segment. We will be having different segments as we have in our regular meeting: the speech segment, the table topics, and evaluation, and awards and results. So coming to the speakers, we have 2 speakers today, Toastmaster Shilpi and DTM1. Before inviting, I would like to ask Toastmaster Shilpi, will you take the first speaker now?
Yes, I will.
Fine, thank you. Thank you so much. So before inviting Toastmaster Shilpi, though we have designated evaluators, I request that all of you please wear the hat of evaluator also, not remain only an audience. Because though we have a designated evaluator for Shilpi, but I request all of you to wear the hat of evaluators also, because that will give you another perspective of how to listen a speech and what to observe. And whatever we observe, whatever is the finding or outcome, it will be helpful for all of us, all of individuals. So evaluation officially will be done by one evaluator, but again, once there is a request to all of you to wear the evaluator's hat also. And to evaluate Shilpi, we have today with us DTM Raj. What to say about him? Toastmaster Ravinder already has given an introduction of him. He is the founder of the club, current president, an IT professional working with TCS, distinguished Toastmaster, a great mentor. He is mentor to me. Whatever I am today is because of his mentorship. He will be evaluating the first speaker, TM Shilpi's speech. I invite DTM Raj, what he will be looking for in the speech of Shilpi. Over to you, Raj.
Thank you so much, Ashok. I just spoke with distinguished Toastmaster Pithambaran. He would be taking the evaluation as he is available with us today. Ashok, you are on mute.
He will be taking the, what did you say?
Yes. Yeah. Distinguished Toastmaster Pithambaran will be taking evaluation for Shilpi's speech.
Okay, fine. So, good morning, Phoebe again. And now I request you to say 2 lines about how will you see and observe Shilpi's speech.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters. Very good morning to you from the land of Pearl, which is Bahrain. My speaker, Toastmaster Shilpi Upadhyay, is attempting her level 2 speech, understanding your leadership skills or leadership style. This project can be of a humorous, international, motivational, inspirational one, where the speaker can exhibit and tell us what is the primary leadership style of this particular individual and how leadership styles differs according to occasion, or even it can be a culmination of all these styles which brings differences to the community. I don't have the script as of now what exactly it is, but this is what I remember as far as this particular project is concerned. It is about understanding her own leadership style and the impact of it. Thank you very much, and back to you. I'll be going through this later, but my evaluation will be based on the project requirements. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, DTM Pithambaran. She is a motivational speaker, a coach, an event planner. She is associated with the university as assistant professor. She was first secretary of our Chalk and Duster Club. She is going to deliver her level 2 project 1 speech. Her pathway is effective coaching, and title of the speech is Quality of a Good Leader. Yes, to be a leader, one has to have many qualities. Let us hear from Toastmaster Shilpi in her speech today. Let us welcome her with a big round of applause. Toastmaster Shilpi, qualities of a good leader. Qualities of a good leader. Toastmaster Shilpi, over to you.
A very happy Sunday morning to all of you. I have a story to narrate before we come into the topic qualities of a good leader. It is a morning, and a beautiful morning, where I entered into my university campus, all full of greenery, beautiful fountain at the center, and just beautiful colors of lights are there. I entered. I saw a Hanumana temple. I bowed. And I remembered, oh, it's a time of copy viewing. My God, I have my duty there, and also I need to take my lectures. But I am all shocked. What do I need to do? There were two ways. One was east wing, one was west wing. East wing was towards copy viewing. I went there. I am in the classroom. Where am I supposed to do the copy viewing? Now we have two criteria. One is invigilator and one is subject expert who will show the copies to the students. All of a sudden, I thought that from a subject expert I turned to an invigilator. Why and how? Because my beautiful, lovely ladies who were supposed to lead the whole copy viewing thing was standing like, and I, being the subject expert who was supposed to follow the instructions of the invigilators, was telling them, Ma'am, can you please go and see their students are talking? Ma'am, can you please hand over that pen to the students? Ma'am, can you please take the note of timings what we are doing? And they were like, I was like, what to be done? All of a sudden, me as a subject expert turned to an invigilator who was taking care of all the duties of an invigilator for next 3 hours, where I was supposed to spend only 15 minutes. What I'm trying to tell from this story is that leader, a word which is divided into two parts, lead and R. Lead is taking charge of the action, taking charge of the situation, taking care of current responsibilities which you have. And R stands for responsibility, your readiness to action and to help. So today, my talk will be around this only, lead and R. I have narrated this story just to give you a very, very small example. First thing, what I want you all to do is, I know I have very lesser time, that is 5 to 7 minutes. I'll give you just a minute. All of you, please close your eyes. If you all can switch on your cameras and close your eyes, that will be really great. Because that is the first step to be a good leader. All of you, please close your eyes. Try to remember a situation which has given you a lot of learnings and you opted few things in your life forever. Just try to remember that situation and what you have opted in your life. It can be daily getting up early in the morning, treating your child, cooking something at home, or whatever you have done, any one project, any one situation. Identify that what all things you could opt in your life which has changed something in you. We have few more seconds in hand. Thank you so much. Whoever has identified can open their eyes. Now, this is the first step. You need to identify your old projects, old situation where you have learned something and you have created a new roadmap for yourself. But that was a sudden thing. Now, what we have to do is we need to identify our leadership visions. Our leadership cannot go in vague. Our leadership is situational, I agree, but our leadership has to be planned as well. You need to identify your vision from 2023 till 2030. Not for yourself, but for the society. Believe me, the time you will start helping, you will become automatic leader. As I have given you that story, that subject expert turned to an invigilator because her intention was not to rule, but her intention was to help other teachers who were showing copy of engineering graduates who were hard to handle. But she took on that role and she tried to help other subject experts. And automatically she became an expert, a leader. So one important thing you need to do is identify your goal, that how you will help the society and lead till 2030. So please create your leadership vision. Second, when you are creating your leadership vision, you need to show by your body language, by your actions, that you are the one you want to be. Your talks and your actions cannot differ. Your talks and your actions has to be the same which you want to show. As we're talking about perception and perspective, your perspective has to match the perception which people are seeing out of you. So that is very, very important. Whatever you are creating, that perception has to match the perspective you're showing to the people. Second, start taking ownership of your learning and helping others. The day you will start taking ownership for your learnings and also for helping others, automatically you will become not only leader but an influential leader, because an influential leader can only create difference in the lives of others. And the last thing, what I said was responsibility. Take responsibility of your growth. It is very, very important that we shall have our review. Every quarter, we shall identify a few people of our industry, sit with them, do a brainstorming session, and identify that where is it you are lacking at. Because your learnings will only give you new ways to go ahead. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shilpi. Identify the goal to lead the society. Walk the talk. Start taking ownership. An influential leader can make the difference. Very true. Very true. Very well explained that. Loved it.
Thank you, dear.
Now, friends, before moving to our second speaker, who is none other than DTM Juan, I would like to invite Toastmaster Lucky because she will be evaluating the speech of DTM Juan. Do we really need introduction of Toastmaster Lucky? She is the charter president of our club and took the club to new height in the very first term. Thanks. Thank you so much. She is an author, trainer, a great speaker, and a motivator. So she will be evaluating speech of distinguished Toastmaster Juan. Juan is delivering his level 3 elective speech. Believe to achieve. TTM1, believe to achieve. Floor is yours, TTM1.
Did you hear that? That is the time that our clock is ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. That is the sound of time. Fellow Toastmasters, Mr. Toastmaster, in a world we are living right now, world with due date, expiration date, rush hour, and of course, deadline. We tend to live as if we are rushing. We're always running. We're always climbing. Friends, we forget to live and enjoy time. We tend to rush things through life because we think we're always looking for a new one. New car, new career, new client, new house. We chase one thing into another because we think that if we chase our goal, beating the deadline, we think that we're happy. Are you really happy when you're rushing? When was the last time that you are rushing with your goals? When was the last time that you're trying to beat the deadline just to achieve your goal? Friends, don't chase the time. Don't watch the clock. Instead, do what it takes to keep going forward and believe that you will achieve your dreams without rushing. I always believe, don't try to rush things that needs time to grow. This is our perception of time. This is our perception of life. This is our perception that if we keep rushing, if we keep running, we will be happy. Change your perspective. So change your perspective. Because that will lead you to happy life. I'm going to tell you a story about how I achieved my goal, but in the end, I was stressed. Flashback, 2017. The new pathways rolled out into our district, and they said, 3 more years, you need to achieve your DTM in the old program, or else everything will be zero. That means all you started in the old program will not be credited in the pathways. So what I did, I rushed. I did my all speeches. I finished my district leadership. I finished my youth leadership program. I finished everything, including sponsoring a new club. I achieved my goal. I became a DTM before the deadline, June 30, 2020. I'm so happy. But am I really happy? No. I did not enjoy the journey. Fellow Toastmaster, our life is a process. Our skill is a process. Our relationship is a process. Our business is a process. Our career is a process. When you're with someone, be with them fully. And when you're walking, enjoy the surroundings, no matter where you are. Now, if I'm going to ask each and every one of you, did you enjoy something even if you achieve it, but you're rushing? Rushing will lead you to stress and anxiety. Believe to achieve that you can do everything in life without rushing. That should be your perspective and not your perception, because perception is what you interpret and perspective is your point of view. Don't be such into a rush to reach your goal. Put your heart into what you're doing, but don't rush. Always believe you can achieve something when you follow the process. Steve Jobs dies as an unfinished business in his work and his life. Same with the great musician. Michael Jackson died with an unfinished business in his life, in his career, in his music. Do you think these two persons enjoy their life? My advice, don't chase the time. Don't watch your clock. Believe to achieve that you can do things in a slow pace, in a slow manner, without rushing. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Did you hear that? That is the time telling you to slow down. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you so much, DTM1. It is thank you, DTM1. It is always a wonderful treat to listen to DTM1 Eric Tindar. When is the last time you met the deadline and achieved your goal? If you believe in yourself, you can do miracles. Don't run, don't rush, plan the things, have self-belief, enjoy the work, have the right approach, act positively. You will achieve whatever you want to achieve. live to achieve. That is what TMOD mentioned. Loved it. My apologies here. Please bear with me. I gave introduction of Toastmaster Lucky, but did not invite her before DTM won. My apologies, but I'll take care of it when she will be evaluating, we're coming for the evaluation. Now, friends, the speech section is over, and now we are moving to the table topic discussions. And for table topic discussions, we have Sergeant at Arms of our club, ever smiling, enthusiastic, loves to participate and accepts challenge of wearing many hats at a time. And she has done it many times. She is an author, has written 3 books. Perhaps she is the only person in the club, I suppose, who has performed in each and every role except presiding officer, which in the coming years, when she becomes eligible for that, she will take that also very effectively and efficiently. Toastmaster Ravinder for table topics. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale. Greetings, everyone. Today, I am changing my hat from Sergeant at Arms to table topic master. There are only 8 members. Do you know what is the purpose of table topic in Toastmaster International? Anyone?
To think quickly, reorganize the thoughts, and deliver in a very less time. Immediately you have to start.
The purpose of table topic is to have members practice thinking and keeping on the feet. In the table topic section, we cover 4 communication skills. Number 1, listening. Number 2, thinking. Number 3, organizing. And number 4, delivering the speech. In the Toastmaster International, we have a tradition to get involved as many members as we are present in the club or in the meeting. So we have 8, including me. So I think you all are in my list. I have prepared a simple and a beautiful topic for you all. So who want to volunteer for this? Kindly raise your virtual hand. Anyone? Let's start with Lucky. Okay. Well, are you ready, Lucky?
Yes.
So my topic for you is, if you could switch life with anyone for a day, who would it be and why? I repeat, if you could switch life with anyone for a day, who would it be and why?
Before I start, I could not understand if you could what?
Switch life.
Come again?
Who you want to be?
Come again? I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear.
You want me to change the question?
I'll repeat. If you could switch your life with
Okay.
someone, what would it
Okay,
be?
switch. Okay, I was not able to listen that switch word. Okay. Yeah. Yes, should I start? All right. Switching life, is that really possible? Well, if it would be possible, then probably we would have been in a situation which would be much more uncertain than what we are in today. Today, we are living in a situation wherein we are facing AI replacing humans. AI is switching with we humans. What if we could switch our life with someone else? I can't imagine switching my life with someone else. We look forward to others' lives. We get envied to the way others are leading their life. But when it comes to switching my life with someone else, I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think I would agree to that. Because when I think about switching my life to someone else's life, it brings lots of uncertainties in terms of what are the things that that person is facing. I'm not aware of that. What are the great things that that person is doing while having certain things to give away? I'm not ready for that. I'm leading my life happily, and I would not like to switch my life with someone else's life. In fact, not even an AI. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi. I feel that you are challenging yourself to be yourself. Thank you. So then the next on my list is Toastmaster Shilpi. Toastmaster Shilpi, are you ready? Kindly open your camera so we can spotlight it.
I cannot
Right.
hear. Ravinder, I cannot hear you. Headphones probably might help you.
वॉइस कट हो रहा है.
The device concern, it seems, for
Might be.
TM
because
Ashok.
earlier also her voice was a little fumbling.
Yes, amigo. Bring on.
Ravinder, what you can do is just put the topic in the chat, and then I think she can start. Can we do that?
Yes.
Yes, let's come her once.
Now it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
So question for Shilpi is what are the top two qualities that you perceive a leader must have? Over to you.
Thank you, TM Ravinder, for giving me this topic. What are the top two qualities that a leader must have? One thing, as I've said, lead and art. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful topic again. Lead is taking charge of your own actions. One thing I believe a leader shall know to identify that where is leader going wrong. When you will start taking charge of your actions, of the reflections of your actions, then only you'll be in a situation to lead and guide others because leader is also a guide. Second is responsibility. A leader who learns to identify his own mistakes, to work on that, turns responsible towards the action he's giving to the society. He is giving to the fellow mates around. A leader in whole can be a person who does not only give tasks and wait for them to be completed, but who takes the responsibility of all the wrongs going with that task, all the problems arising with that task, and taking them to the completion with the help of the whole team and raising them up also. A leader is a person who will take care of each and every individual's growth. That is the one who is called as leader, as our Toastmasters Club is the one. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shilpi, for your wonderful attempt. So, who want to be the next one? DTM Raj, would you like to be?
Okay, Ravinder, sure, sure. I thought you will pick. That's good.
The easier one for you. If I say, you have to be a bird, which bird would you like to be? I repeat, if I say you have to be a bird, which bird you would like to be? Over to you, DTM.
Yes, just a moment. Give me just a moment. Okay, great. Beautiful topic. I have learned about many words. One is my pet. It is parrot. It is at my home. It's so cute that it always gives pleasure to spend time with parrots. But being a person, I have observed and I have learned that eagle is a bird which is there, not in the crowd. He always goes at top and look the view and find their purpose of whatever they wish to do. If I wish to be a word, I will. I want to be like an eagle because the power he has, the strength he carries, and the stamina it shows for him. It becomes very easy for them to achieve whatever they want to achieve. He always remains different from every bird, and it always goes different direction. That would be my dream, and I try to be like that most of the time. That I can see the bigger picture of any situation and can identify what would be the best step or best point of action to take to to solve the challenging moments so that everything can goes smoothly, at least in the forward direction. So eagle is my favorite bird, Toastmaster Ravinder. Thank you.
Wonderful, DTM Raj. Wonderful attempt. Eagle as well as the parrot. It's wonderful. So, who want to be the next? Should I call DTM 1?
Let's try.
Yeah, good. So for you, I have a question. What would you do if you are stuck in a traffic for 10 hours? I repeat, what would you do if you are stuck in a traffic for 10 hours? Over to you, DTM 1.
Traffic, rush hour, 10 hours. I live in a country before that traffic is like a regular life. It's a normal thing. And I believe same in India, traffic is a permanent thing that we see on the road. The worst thing about traffic is when you're rushing, but you will get delayed because you're stuck in a traffic. So what should I do when I'm stuck in a traffic for 10 hours? It's a difficult situation. Neither of you, all of you here, don't want to be in that situation, right? Particularly if you are rushing to go to a meeting, or probably you will going to meet a client, or probably you have a meeting with your potential business. partner. First thing I'm going to do, I'm already stuck. I'm already there for 10 hours. Be calm. There's no point of having a hot-headed and not very calm because you're already there. What I mean to say here, accept what it is. Accept your present situation. Number two, once I calm, I can use technology like my cell phone, email. Let's say I have a meeting, I'll inform the person, hey, I'm stuck in the traffic. Hope you understand. And number three, if I stuck in the traffic, I'm going to listen to a beautiful music that will going to make me comfortable, that will make my mind calm, and that will make my mood happy. When you're stuck in the traffic, accept what it is. Just be calm. Everything in life happens for a reason. Over to you, Toastmaster Ravinder.
Thank you, TTM Mon, for your wonderful attempt. Who's left? Who want to try the last one? Okay. Okay, DTM PB. The question for you is, what are your thoughts if you are a tree on the roadside? If you are a tree on the roadside, what are your thoughts about that? Over to you.
Topic master, my dear fellow Toastmasters, good morning once again. I am living in a place where trees are really rare because it's almost desert. But there are some trees here and there which not only house few birds, but also shares some shadow for those who are walking on the streets to stand in the scorching sun. Everyone may think in different perspective to become a tree. If I get a chance to be a tree, I wish to be with a strong root, or roots, in fact, run deep into the soil so that I can get at least nourishing water from wherever it is possible, especially in the place where I am. And of course, listening to the humming of the birds on my branches and giving shadow and shelter to those who are coming close to me. So why not to be a tree? Because a tree is a true example of life. You may have different perception about it, but without tree, imagine this world. A silent giver to the nature. That is what a tree is all about. Back to you.
Thank you so much, DTM PB. So with this, I conclude the table topic session. It was a really wonderful session to be with you. It was a great learning that how you all perceived yourself as a bird, as a tree, or as another person. It was a wonderful. So I'm happy that you have taken charge of improving your impromptu speaking skills. So with this, I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Ashok Gokhale. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder, the table topic master today. You are awesome. For 5 to 7 minutes speech, we get 1 week to prepare for it. For 5 to 7 minutes of speech, we get 1 week to prepare for it. And for 2 to 3 minutes speech, we do not get even 3 minutes. Immediately we have to start. loved the topics, interesting topics. You made someone a bird. You made someone a tree. But I loved all the answers from all the speakers too. Awesome session it was. And now, with the end of this table topic session, now we step into another section, that is evaluation. Evaluation. So we had two speakers, we have two evaluators, two. So, Phoebe, you will be taking evaluation right now, no?
Yes, that is why I am.
Oh, yes.
I am waiting and parked in a shopping mall parking.
Right. Right. So I'll not take much time, and straight away I'll invite distinguished Toastmaster Pitambaran for evaluating what he has in evaluation of the speech delivered by Toastmaster Shilpi. DTMPP, floor is yours.
Right style at the right time. Right leadership style, exhibiting your caliber, your true leadership style. Become an example for others to follow. You are a pace setter. You are a person who wish to lead by example. You are a person who are willing to lead by compassion. If you all do this, you are going to become a great leader. Toastmaster Shilpi, my speaker, fellow Toastmasters. When we think about leadership, the first thing comes to our mind, at least to my mind, is about how to imitate others. But Toastmaster Shilpi, with a true story of her own, in the beginning itself said that, no, I am not going to tell about others here. I am going to tell about myself in this speech. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Shilpi, because that is a courage what we have to show when we are presenting something to someone. The greatness, I must say, in your speech is about changing from the leader to lead and are. Taking the ownership of your words, your actions. And I would add here saying that leadership is taking the ownership as well for your actions, for your words, for your deeds. As the saying goes, take an ounce of action rather than pounds of advices. What exactly you have exhibited during that moment, which shows to us that you are a passionate leader who leads by example and who wish to take the ownership of the action. Great. I know you are a hardcore believer of a bit of critical evaluation. And I wish to tell you a few things, Toastmaster Shilpi. Because a project requirement is to understand your primary leadership style or styles and how it impacts on others. From your speech, it was hard for me to make it out, but I believe you are an altruistic leader. Because you haven't disclosed what exactly you are. You left us to guess it. I must say, overall, a great one with personal stories and attention of audience by that small exercise. Everything is great. With looking into the project, actually what it demands would bring more colors to your speech in future. Back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Pitambaran, for your valuable feedback and valuable inputs. Now it's time to have the evaluation from the other evaluator, none other than Toastmaster Lucky. Let me invite her with a big round of applause and with once again an apology, Lucky, to you. And please, you may have your evaluation speech. Evaluating one speech.
No problem at all, Toastmaster Ashok. All right. DTM1. The speech we just now heard by DTM1 was like a speed breaker. It was definitely a speed breaker for me. It was such an awesome speech. It was an intriguing speech. It led us to question ourselves. It led us to take a pause. Our life, we keep moving so fast without any speed breakers, without taking breaks. We keep rushing through the time. Our speaker today reminded us that it is time to be slow. We need not move fast always. We need not be in the rush to achieve our goal. We need not be in the gold rush all the time. DTM1, your speech had everything that one can think of that consists of a great speech. Your speech, as per the requirement of your project, was to inspire others, and that's what you did precisely. It was a lot full of inspirations. For me, I got really inspired. It led me to think, where am I going? What am I doing? Your voice modulation was super. Your pace, absolutely fantastic. The pauses that you took while you were speaking, absolutely, I loved it, and I could be completely connected with you. The start that you took with the tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, I copied that and I started my evaluation with that. One pointer I would like to put on, which can further enhance an already extremely effective speech to another level, is that putting a little more emphasis on some of the very important words. Like when you said, we forget to live. So I would have loved to have a little more emphasis on the word live. Forget to live. That was just one observation from my side, which needed a bit of change from as per my perspective. Otherwise, I felt that your speech was complete speech with flashback, with questions, with body language, and with great voice modulation. That's all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Lucky, for your valuable words. See, whenever any evaluator is giving his evaluation speech for any speaker, in fact, it's a lesson for all of us as a speaker. So we all should learn very carefully to each evaluator what is he or she is saying, what points are being raised for improvement. Speaker may be any, but in fact, we all are speakers. So that intake is for us also. So we should take notes from all the evaluations. That is why I had requested all of you to wear that evaluator's hat. Speaker may be anybody, or designated evaluator may be anybody, but we have to do that to learn new things. Thank you so much. So with this, we come to the end of evaluation part. And here, before moving forward, I would like to ask the timer, TM Danish Suma, for any disqualification if there for speakers or table topic speakers. TM Danish, are you there? Okay, but then he is the general evaluator too. Has he left?
Okay, no.
Oh, that. Oh,
Okay.
we could not. I could not
So
save.
so I
Fine.
have to
So
share
I
the
just
timing.
wanted to know that if any disqualification is there of table topic speakers or main speakers, prepared speakers.
There is no disqualification.
Fine, fine. That's a great news. So all are in the line of voting. And I had seen that Ravinder had shared voting links or feedback links for DTM 1 and TM Shilpi. Has she shared the link for table topics also, Ravinder?
I'm just sharing.
Okay, so we'll take 1 minute here. Please vote your best speaker for table topics and speaker and evaluators. Once it is done, just let us know. One thing, Ravinder, in the evaluator's name, PB's name should be there.
Yes, I'm making changes in the.
Okay, okay.
It's okay, TMOD, because now there is no issues, because even if it is they vote for Raj, it is for me.
Okay. So done. Can we go ahead? Hope everyone has voted till now. So let's move ahead now. And let me hand over the dais, the stage, the floor to the general evaluator, Danish Soma, for all further proceedings. TM Danish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Day. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. So before starting the general evaluation round, I would like to ask a simple question. Why do we have a general evaluation round in a Toastmaster meeting? Anyone?
To have an overall view on all happenings and
Right.
observing the small things which, and because evaluator is evaluating the speeches only, but there are many other things which are to be observed and where improvement is needed, that a general evaluator can see and tell.
Thank you, Ashok, Toastmaster Ashok. So we do general evaluation to learn from our mistakes, what things grown from our end, and what are learnings for our next upcoming meetings. So I will start at the very beginning. So agenda of the meeting shared on time before the meeting. So kudos to the VP education, but some roles are not picked up, like grammarian and counter. So now the meeting started 10 minutes late, and when urgent at arms, Toastmaster Winter starting the meeting with a boom. She explained her role, do and do nots of the meeting, and also share the mission or statement of the club, and hand over the stage to the DTM and presiding officer Raj. Toastmaster presiding officer Raj, in his inauguration talk about the emotional bank account and how to fill the bank account by 6 different ways. Also, how show us how to meet, how to get emotional contact with different individuals. Later on, the stage was handed over to the TMOD, Toastmaster Ashok. As the introduction was given by Toastmaster Raj, Toastmaster Ashok took a boom. He was marvelous as a TMOD. Toastmaster Ashok, along with his theme, perception and perspective, introduced the role players, auxiliary role players. There is only one role player timer, so he only explained the role. Other than there is no roles. But yeah, eventually he took the share the word of the day, perception and perspective in place of grammarian. Regarding the speaker part, both the speakers are marvelous. They are well trained and well experienced speakers. So kudos to both the speakers. They are, and we are able to learn a lot from the speakers. Regarding the and move to the table topic session. All the table topics are very good and quite easy to understand and quite informative for the others to learn how to do a table, how to tackle a table topic speakers, how to table topics topic. And kudos to all the table topic speakers. They are brilliant as speakers. So, and regarding the last part, evaluation, all the evaluator followed able to follow the CRC method to recommend and comment, and they are able to give valid PowerPoints, valid ups and valid good, right, and wrong in the speeches, and they are able to evaluate the speech quite well. So there are some recommendations from my end. So please try to start the meeting at time, and all the role player try to join the meeting before 5 minutes. And both the auxiliary role players like our counter and grammarians are not occupied. So try to make that role happening. So now we are ending the meeting. So I would like to congratulate each and everyone coming to the meeting for this wonderful session, and hand over the stage to TMOD. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Danish. So, in fact, everything has been done. Oh, awards are still to be announced, still to be received. Certificates are still to be distributed. So, I hand over the floor again to our presiding officer, DTM Raj, for announcing the awards and vote of thanks. DTM Raj.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashok, for great way of hosting this today's meeting with the theme perception. Let's give huge round of applause to Toastmaster Ashok for beautiful session. As we have come to the end of the meeting, and before announcing the results, which is going to be prepared, let me share a few things. Very first, most important thing is a renewal time. This is month of March, and our membership is getting expired on 31st of March for everyone. So those who are yet to do the renewal part of April-September cycle, kindly do so, and connect with fellow club members also to have them completed. Second thing is, I hope change in timing is comfortable with most of you, as we are having the meeting on Saturday evening and Sunday morning, alternate week. And the 5th of the Saturday, we have planned something special, and that special is taken by Toastmaster Ashok, because he is the host for that. Yes, I just saw a message. We have enabled the self-payment mode. I mean, Toastmaster International has made the system of self-payment to our membership fee. So you all are having the access for that. So there are both ways. Either you can go into your profile and you can make the payment of your membership fee by own. In this way, you won't be able to pay any amount to club, but that is okay. We will discuss later about that. Both options are available. Either you can pay to treasurer on the payment details where you are receiving the details, and other you can use. Otherwise, you can use the same enable self-payment mode which is there under your profile. Esther, I saw your message. You will receive this detail separately one-to-one, Esther. No worries for that. And third important thing, yes, we had a plan for, I'm thinking to plan a meetup with you all in person, in physical. So it is always good if we all can interact, we can meet once. So I remember I had taken one initiative a few months back, and I had received a response from Pithamran and Ashok that we can meet in Lonavala or some area. But yeah, you all can come up with ideas. That would be a good place to meet once in a weekend, one of the weekend. That would be great. We all will love to connect very good manner there. And one more thing, final thing, about district 98 annual conference, which is happening in Ahmedabad. So any one of you wish to attend, you can complete the registration. Otherwise, registration seats are limited. Actually, only 200 seats are there as per my knowledge in that auditorium. So there will be limitation. After that, there won't be further registration for that. With this, I conclude today's meeting. But before that, let me have the result announcement from Ravinder. Hi, Ravinder. Is it ready?
Yes, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, sure. Yes, I can see Pithamara in messaging. We can have hybrid meeting. Yeah, we can have definitely in that day, on that day. Some of us would be joining online, some of us would be joining offline from one of the places, and we can have hybrid meets. And any one of you can take a picture. Okay, okay, fine. Yes, Toastmaster Silpi, best evaluator, sorry, best prepared speaker. Congratulations, Toastmaster Silpi.
Thank you.
Having best prepared speaker today. Great. And next Ravinder. Yes, congratulations, Lucky, for being best evaluator for this meeting. Many congratulations, Lucky. And the final one is DTM PB and Toastmaster Lucky for being best table topic speaker on joint manner today. So congratulations to both of you. Yes. Okay, we will take one picture with everyone on camera. You may stop
One
sharing.
more word is there.
Okay, sorry, I forgot. Yes, best role player, Toastmaster Ashok, for being Toastmaster of that day. Congratulations to Toastmaster Ashok. Many congratulations. Awesome. Thank you, Ravinder, and you may stop sharing. Now we take one picture. All of you can come on camera. Where Danish left? Oh my God, Danish left. Okay, no worries. Who is taking the picture? Just take one picture and post in the group. Otherwise, I will take from my camera, and this quality will reduce actually.
I have taken.
Okay,
Can you put a heart?
Yeah,
yes,
we can do that.
Yes.
How do you do it?
Ashok sir, you kindly pick the heart from the reaction button.
I'll do this.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Great. So thank you so much, everyone. And we will meet on next Saturday now for the next meeting.
Raj.
Thank you. Yeah.
Raj, I have a question.
Yes, sister.
Yeah, I have a question. Regarding the certificate for the winners, like just now you have